Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Lesson 3. In this lesson, we'll be learning to play 2 more open chords, and then use those chords along with the E chord to play the blues. But first, let's review the chords from the first 2 lessons. We'll start with the G chord. Put your second finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the high E string. Now let's play the C chord. Put your 3rd finger at the 3rd fret of the A string, 2nd finger at the 2nd fret of the D string, and 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string. Play all the strings except the low E string. And finally, the E chord from the first lesson. 2nd finger at the 2nd fret of the A string, 3rd finger at the 2nd fret of the D string, and 1st finger at the 1st fret of the G string. Take your time and make sure you remember how to play these 3 chords before you move on. Before we start playing the blues, we need to learn 2 new chords. The first one is an A chord. To play an A chord, you need to fret the D, G, and B strings at the 2nd fret with your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fingers. Since all of your fingers are close together at the same fret, they can get pretty crowded. You can make more room for each one like this. Put your 1st finger so that it's touching the edge of the 1st fret on the D string. Your 2nd finger halfway between the frets on the G string, and your 3rd finger so that it's just touching the edge of the 2nd fret on the B string. The A and high E strings are played open, but try not to play the low E string when you're strumming an A chord. The next chord we're going to learn is the D chord. Start by putting your 1st finger at the 2nd fret of the G string, then your 3rd finger at the 3rd fret of the B string, and your 2nd finger at the 2nd fret of the high E string. The D string is played open, but you don't pluck the low E and A strings. The last chord we'll need to play the blues is the E chord that we've already learned. We'll use the A, D, and E chords to play the song in the Play Song section of this lesson. So far, we've been playing strumming patterns based on a straight rhythm. Straight rhythms have this kind of feel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. To play the blues, we're going to use a strumming pattern with a shuffle rhythm. Shuffle rhythms have this kind of feel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's practice these 2 rhythms using the E chord. First, let's play a straight rhythm while strumming down and up in a consistent, even way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Notice how all the strums have an even feel when you play a straight rhythm. To play a shuffle rhythm, keep the same down-up motion going, but delay your up strum like this. Let's play that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Compared to the even feel of the straight rhythm, the shuffle rhythm has a laid-back feel. Now let's play an E chord with the strumming pattern down, down, up, down, up, down. But this time with a shuffle feel. Play along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Down, down, up, down, up, down. You'll hear the shuffle feel in a lot of different styles of music, but it's most common in blues and jazz. Many blues and jazz songs use a chord progression called the 12-bar blues. We're going to learn the progression in the key of A using the three chords A, D, and E. The 12-bar blues has 12 measures, or bars, and the pattern repeats for as long as you want to play. Now, let's talk about the chord progression for the 12-bar blues. For the first 4 measures, you play A. Then you play 2 measures of D. Then back to A for 2 measures. Now we go to an E chord for 1 measure, then D for 1 measure, then finish on A for 2 measures. Let's play through the progression using the shuffle rhythm we just learned, starting on A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Ready for D. And D, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and back to A. 2, 3, 4. Ready for E. And E. 2, 3, 4. D. 2, 3. Back to A. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're ready to play along with the band in the Play Song section of this lesson. If you want, you can start by playing the chords 1 time at the beginning of each measure, then try the shuffle rhythm later. Have fun, and when you feel comfortable playing these chords, you can move on to Lesson 4 to learn some minor chords and play along with a new song.